You tuck a tiny seedling into the soil, gently water it in, and head inside feeling like the hard work is done. But planting a seed is only the beginning. Ensuring that plant actually reaches harvest requires defending it through its most vulnerable biological window. For the first few nights after transplanting, a seedling is completely defenseless. Its stem is soft, moisture-rich, and sits right at ground level, perfectly positioned for any predator that can chew through green tissue. This is the environment of the dawn assassin. Under the cover of darkness, the cutworm burrows to the surface to hunt. These aren't leaf eaters that nibble slowly over time. A cutworm wraps itself around the base of a young plant and severs the main stem entirely. In a single night, the biological potential of that plant is ended. Sustaining a garden requires stopping this specific catastrophic event.
Success means neutralizing the threat without introducing toxins that compromise the long-term health of your soil. We can rank the various human interventions against the cutworm on a 7-level scale of efficiency, moving from total helplessness toward more sophisticated strategies. Level 7 is the morning grief. This is the baseline, doing nothing and discovering a decapitated plant in the dirt at sunrise. Level 6 is midnight hunting. This involves patrolling the garden at 2 a.m. with a flashlight to pick pests off by hand. It works, but the labor is reactive and unsustainable for most growers. Level 5 introduces chemical granules. These synthetic pesticides kill the target, but they also leach into the root zone, damaging the beneficial fungi and earthworms that maintain soil structure. Level 4 is the plastic pipe barrier. Cutting PVC segments to shield the stem provides a physical block, but it leaves permanent plastic waste embedded in your growing beds.
Level 3 is copper tape. It's a highly effective deterrent that creates a physical reaction in the insect, but the cost and labor required to tape every seedling make it difficult to use in a larger garden. Level 2 is the aluminum collar. Wrapping a kitchen foil sleeve around the stem works well, though you'll likely find shreds of non-biodegradable metal in your soil for years to come. Level 1 is the paper shield. By repurposing a simple cardboard tube, like an empty toilet paper roll, you establish a physical wall that costs nothing and leaves no ecological footprint. Effective agricultural technology should be measured by its ability to perform a specific function and then gracefully disappear, leaving the ecosystem better than it found it. Using a temporary paper tube to fight a permanent insect threat seems counterintuitive, but the science lies in the plant's own developmental timeline. Young seedlings are composed primarily of soft parenchymal tissue. This layer is moisture-rich and structurally weak, making it the primary target for the cutworm's anatomy. As the plant matures, it undergoes lignification. It deposits complex polymers into its cell walls, hardening that soft tissue into rigid, wood-like structures that provide both support and defense. Mature, lignified plants are biologically incompatible with the cutworm's diet. The same bite that would sever a seedling simply bounces off the woody cell walls of an established plant. This is the engineering of perfect timing. The cardboard tube only needs to hold the line for a few weeks, long enough for the plant to build its own biological armor. The installation is straightforward. Press the cardboard tube exactly 1 inch into the soil around the transplant, leaving 2 inches exposed. That single inch of depth creates a physical wall that intercepts the cutworm as it crawls along the surface at night, preventing it from ever making contact with the stem. As the plant grows, soil moisture and microbial activity begin to break down the paper. By the time the seedling matures, the shield is already dissolving into rich humus. This allows the plant to transition into maturity without transplant shock. It develops a thick, lignified stem, while its root system pushes through the softened paper fibers into the surrounding earth. Compare this synchronized decay to industrial alternatives. As this 1995 extension report notes, decades of heavy pesticide use without field scouting have created a high potential for catastrophic groundwater contamination. We can solve immediate agricultural challenges by yielding to natural timelines.
True efficiency comes from working within the existing balance of the ecosystem, rather than attempting to force permanent control over it. Success in the garden is granted to those who understand the speed of nature. To adopt this methodology and protect your next harvest, comment the word SHIELD below.